how if you're an agency or you're a system integrator or a consultant, you're watching this and you work with manufacturers, I find that a lot of times we don't understand the distinctions often in this industry about different types of companies and different types of problems, right? That you
Mhm.
kind of hear e-commerce or selling and it just kind of means one thing to everyone instead of parts is significantly different from other parts of the business, right? Selling equipment and configuring equipment is different from buying parts for that equipment, right?
Right.
There's
Right.
just lots of distinctions here that how for kind of those consultants kind of working with customers, how would you describe like what to kind of keep in mind as they if they're working with manufacturers, or when to engage someone like you guys in this process?
Yeah, I would say if you're working with an organization who has bills of materials to support their product and technical publications documentation like a parts manual or an operator's manual is what's utilized to help solve the identification of the part, but then also how to put that part into the piece of equipment, that would be a good time to engage with us.
Mm.
If you recognize that when you ask people to show you the journey, how are they solving problems for their customers today? When they don't know the part number, which is a big part of, we have a couple different paths inside an e-commerce solution. You have those people who know the exact part number because they've owned a fleet of equipment for a long period of time and they frequently order maybe consumables. So they know these parts at the top of their head, the buyer does. But more often, what's happening, especially as the younger generation takes on these
Mm.
new roles, is that they don't know the name of the part.
Right.
Often, they have never seen it before, um, and they certainly don't know the part number. So it's when you're asking the customer support team, how do you solve these problems today, and they go to these resources like I mentioned, that's when it's time to engage GenAlpha and take a look at Equip 360.
Amazing.